Hello, Gideon. Can you react if you can hear me? All right. Okay. So you can you have the floor, right, to share with us, please. A brief introduction to the academy and what the CSL workshop is all about. Thank you very much. Okay, I'm thinking Gideon is probably having some issues with his sound. He's unable to unmute at the moment. Apologies for that. So I will go on to speak on this, right? Okay, so Guide and Grow Academy is a mentorship and education platform helping individuals grow through one-on-one guidance, skill building, and practical support. We equip people with the tools to reach their personal and professional goals. So this is who we are. And our mission is to empower individuals through mentorship and skill development in a supportive, growth-focused community. So we are here to support you. We're here to mentor you in your professional journey, in your personal journey. And the vision is to become a top academy known for transforming lives through education and mentorship. You can see that while, I read on who we are, something kept coming up: mentorship, mentorship, mentorship. So that's one major part of who we are and what we do. We provide mentorship to help you through your professional journey, your professional goals, and your personal goals. So we offer workshops like CSL workshop, training programs. We also offer career support, job search. Someone mentioned that the expectation is job opportunities, so one of the things we help our community members with is with job search, preparation for interviews, help you refine your CVs, and also networking, meeting with professionals, connecting with other professionals in your field, your area of expertise, right? So the CSL workshop, I don't know if, can someone unmute or drop in the chat if you know the meaning of CSL? If you know the meaning of CSL, can you drop this in the chat, please? CSL, anyone? Okay, so CSL means career, scholarship, and LinkedIn. So this is the first workshop for CSL for this year. Let's react, right? This calls for celebration. This is the first one for this year, and we're going to have more along the line, right? So this is the first CSL workshop. And what are you going to be gaining from today's workshop? You're going to be learning how to land, high-paid jobs and clients. Thank you, Adebanke. Thank you for the reaction. Timileyin, thank you for sharing the meaning of CSL with us. So you're going to be gaining knowledge on how to land high-paid jobs. You're going to get what is required, the knowledge required of you to land a fully funded scholarship, and also how to attract global opportunities on LinkedIn, So because of time, I'm going to go on to introduce our speaker for today, Folake Lanleyin. I'm going to read out a bio, and then we would kick off, right? But before we kick off, I would like us to recognize the presence of Moturayo Sholabomi. Sorry, my apologies. Moturayo Sholabomi, she's our founder. I want us to please celebrate her. Drop some reactions, clap. Adebanke, thank you for the clap. Thank you for Layemi. Thank you, Gideon. Let's clap. Let's celebrate her. She's here with us. Thank you for joining us. Yes, I don't know if you want to say a few things before we introduce our speaker for today.
Okay, so I have a few things to say. First of all, apologies for coming in late. I had a glitch in network. So I appreciate everyone that is present here. And well done. You've been doing great. So she has already said everything about CSL. I think before I joined, I don't know if you had spoken about the academy and what we do. Some people don't know, and some people still they know, but they don't really get the full details of what we do. They believe that we are just for job CV, but we are not. We're actually more than that. So particularly, Guide and Grow is a mentorship and educational platform. So here we just anything that has to do with personal and professional development, we are available. And what we do basically is to inspire growth. We want to ensure that every we're following the SDG 4 and 9, making quality education accessible. So something that would spark your growth, something that would, if I mean, move you from where you are now to another position. So that's what we do. So just in case you are still thinking that we are about CV, no, no, it's not. And in the coming months, you'll be meeting her new advisors. I mean, for industry and for scholarships. So we'll be running most of our program for very accessible going forward, just so we have people who are ready, I mean, hungry for growth, so that they can achieve their goal for the year and beyond. So please, as you are here, take your book and pen and jot down things that are very valuable for LinkedIn, things that would help you, position yourself. And when it comes to CV, just make sure that you have
I think we lost Muturaya's audio. Uh, Hello, Muturaya, can you hear us? If you can hear us, can you kindly react or drop a note in the chat? Okay. Can anyone hear me so that I can confirm if it's not, a technical glitch from my own end? Oh, okay, great. All right. So we'll wait for Muturayo to get back on our audio, right, while we kick off on the program. I'm sure that we'll still have time where she would share more with us about Guide and Grow Academy. All right, so right about now, I'm going to go on to introduce our facilitator for today, and I want us to, celebrate her wholeheartedly, celebrate her loudly as we introduce her. I'm going to go on to read a bio for today. We have Folake Comfort Lanleyin. She holds a first-class BSc in microbiology and an MSc in cell and molecular sciences. She currently works as a senior microbiologist at Catches Laboratories Limited, where she applies her expertise across laboratory analysis and quality-focused microbiological work. She's a science communicator and scientific virtual assistant, supporting researchers and science-based organizations with research assistance, scientific writing, and project support. Falake has experience across environmental, industrial, and pharmaceutical microbiology and is deeply passionate about making science accessible, practical, and impactful. Our work focuses on bridging the gap between research and real-world application through effective communication, digital, digital tools, and collaboration. She's also a LinkedIn coach and mentor, using her voice to guide undergraduate students and early career professionals in building clarity, confidence, and visibility in their careers. I want us to celebrate Folake Comfort Lanley. We celebrate you, Ma. Thank you for joining us. I can't see us celebrating. Please, let's celebrate her. It's an honor to have her with us. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for coming to host this workshop with us. Thank you. You have the floor, Ma. You can go ahead to share with us. Thank you. You're welcome.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you for having me. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, everyone. If you can hear me, please drop it in the comment section with your best emoji that you can hear me. Good afternoon. I hope our day has been fantastic. Right. Now, I would like to thank the Guide and Grow Academy founder. I'd like to thank her for giving me this opportunity to be here with amazing set of people. I mean, I would like to thank her for giving me this platform to be able to impact to people too. And I also like to thank the other Guide and Grow community teams and all of you that are here presently this afternoon. You know, it is a dedication on your own part to be here to also learn. So thank you for coming. Thank you for joining. Yes, I can see your emojis. I can see it. Thank you. Thank you so much. So let's dive right into it. Let me share my slide for you. Okay. Can you see my screen now?
Yes, Folake, we
Yes, we
can.
can
I
see.
can at my end. Oh, fantastic. Yes, we have more reactions that we can see your screen.
Okay, thank you. So I'm coming. Okay, so now we are going to be talking about standing out on LinkedIn for global visibility and how early career and mid-level professionals can stand out. So let's just dive right into it. So our agenda for today is to know why LinkedIn matters today. Think beyond job hunting, optimizing your LinkedIn profile. We are going to be talking about using content to build visibility, talking about the strategic networking on LinkedIn, and we are also going to be learning what skill development is and the opportunities that are beyond just job offers. And there are some common LinkedIn mistakes that are being made. We are going to be talking about that today. And action steps, and then your final thought. Final thought will be dropped right there. So let's just get right into it. So why does LinkedIn matters? You know, a lot of people have been saying, oh, LinkedIn is just a platform that people just come and celebrate their win. I'm happy to share that. I'm happy to share that. And then some people even say that LinkedIn intimidates them. But I'm here to tell you that LinkedIn matters. So why does LinkedIn matter? LinkedIn matters because first of all, it is one of the largest professional networking platform. If you want to network professionally, LinkedIn is for you. Instagram is not for you for professional networking. I mean, some other people also get stuff from Instagram for. Trust me, LinkedIn is just the best professional network platform for you. Then recruiters used this platform for hiring. Managers also use it. Industrial leaders, they make use of these. Please, if you are still seeing my slide, let me know. If it is glitching, let me know from your end.
Yes, Folake, we can see your slide. However, it's not in presentation mode, so it's a bit tiny because it's not
Okay.
in, yeah, it's more like if you could help us present in Teams so that we can have a bolder view.
Okay.
Thank you.
Presenting things. Is it better, right? Is it better like this?
Yes, it is. It is fantastic. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. So, and like I was saying, that recruiters make use of LinkedIn, and managers, industrial leaders. It doesn't even have to be recruiters. In fact, there are a lot of people on LinkedIn that they just want to network with you. The potential they are carrying is more valuable. What they want to offer you is more valuable than a job. And trust me, LinkedIn is just the best platform that you can also have that. You network, you make new friends, and you have quality networking. That's just LinkedIn for you. And then I've said it before that LinkedIn is not just for jobs, but for you to provide visibility to yourself is there are a lot of LinkedIn influencers, and our guide and grow community. I mean, our founder, she is one of the LinkedIn influencers. Everybody knows her, Mrs. Muturayo. She's a very, very good example of a LinkedIn influencer. Whenever she upload, if you are not following her, you should go and check her right now on LinkedIn. Then you know what a LinkedIn influencer is. So, and that's why I said that it's a privilege to be here once again. Now we are thinking beyond job hunting, because the first thing people hear about is LinkedIn is for jobs, LinkedIn is for job. If you are looking for a job, just go to LinkedIn. But LinkedIn is beyond job hunting. So we should think beyond job hunting. And first of all, what do you want? What's the first thing LinkedIn offers is your digital professional brand. So you might be wondering what's a professional brand. Okay, for example, I say I'm a microbiologist. That is my professional work. I'm a microbiologist. So how do I network with fellow microbiologists, food scientists, molecular scientists, and the likes is through LinkedIn platform. So the first thing, if I want to introduce myself as a normal person, I'll just say my name is Folake Lanleyin. And the next thing that I say is, what do I do? I'm a microbiologist. So instead of me to just be saying with word of mouth, I'll say, go on my LinkedIn profile, then you know who I am. And that is what LinkedIn offers, your professional brand, not only your job hunting. LinkedIn also is a platform to showcase skills and expertise. That's where if you get any learning or experiences that you've gotten so far, you can just always just come on LinkedIn, write something about it, or post a short video about it, and then you throw it out there. People learn from it, people know what you are good at, and they get to, as time goes on, they brand you with that thing you say every time. Another example is other people that are not in the science professions, HRs. They just come and then they upload. We're looking for so. As time goes on, people already get used to, oh, this is what these people do. This is what this person do. So LinkedIn is a platform for you to showcase your skills and expertise. It also helps you to build your technical writing skills. If you're on LinkedIn and you keep on posting every time, you get to realize that your writing skills get improved. The way you communicate in the professional way, it's improved. So LinkedIn is that platform for you. And it is a space to build meaningful professional relationship on LinkedIn, not just for you to connect. On LinkedIn, you are to build a professional relationship. You connect with people that already are there, that you are aiming at certain managers, head of organizations, and you connect with them genuinely, not connecting with them and later on trying to send a cold mail to them. I mean, the code mails also work, but building a meaningful professional relationship where you communicate and you respect each other's space. LinkedIn is that platform. And then LinkedIn is a platform to learn and network. I keep on mentioning networking. I will explain why LinkedIn is just the best platform for you to network when it comes to your professional brand. You keep there's a learning course on LinkedIn. I don't know if anybody know that, but there is a place on LinkedIn where you can actually learn. Aside from all the courses, you can also learn from people's posts, people that you follow, that whatever they post resonates so well with you, you can learn from them. And you get to be exposed to certain things that you are not aware about, because even on LinkedIn I get to learn a lot as I am still building up in the career path. So how do we optimize our LinkedIn profile? So I'm just going to really talk about this, and then I will show you the practical part. And I want you to, if it is possible for you to minimize while you are listening to me, open your LinkedIn app now, right now, and just see if all these things is on your profile. This tells you, oh, if your LinkedIn profile is optimized or not. If not, then that means that you need to work on it. That's where the action point goes in. Now, in optimizing our LinkedIn profile, you have to have a professional photo and compelling headline. A professional photo, some people have the first issue people had was that, oh, so I have to go to a studio to create a professional photo. But now, thank God for AI. Thank God for AI. So I think there was a time that I got to learn about Nano, Banana, Gemini, and the likes. And all you just have to do is to prompt it. So if you don't know about it, then that means you should be active on LinkedIn. There are a lot of people that have been posting about. They even give you the prompt. So all you just have to do is upload it, and it will help you create a professional photo of you without even altering your face, your facial features. So it will still be you, because some people will say AI will change your face, will change how you look, but it still keeps who you are. So you can use that. So you don't worry, no need to be scared or thinking of the money to go and do photo shoot, which is good. But for now, you can also make use of the AI banana and compelling headline. So your headline just has to be clear summary. It has to tell us who you are, what to do, and your value in short and very precise way. Very short and precise. So your highlight achievements, not just responsibilities. I mean, your highlights such as, oh, okay, currently you're an MSc candidate, or you're a graduate research assistant. The core thing that you're currently doing, that should be your highlight, right? So this is how my own professional my own LinkedIn profile looks like. So if you go to my LinkedIn profile, this is the first thing you see. You see that there is a clear headshot, a written, like a short and precise of who I am. I am a microbiologist. I'm also a cell and molecular biology with a certified, MSc certificate, ISO expert, all those things. The core things that you do should be there. If you have a channel, if you have a link or probably a brand, you should have it. You see that this is just short and precise. And if you checked your LinkedIn profile, like I have said earlier, and you feel like it is not what it is, I mean, there are a lot of people's profile that is much better than mine. I will keep referring to our founder, Mrs. Moturayo. I mean, I went through our LinkedIn profile and I'm like, oh God, I'm learning. You get, so you see, LinkedIn is just a platform for you to keep learning. You keep learning from other people. Recently, I still went through some other people's profile and I'm like, what are they doing that I'm not doing? When they post, I realize that there are some things they do when they post, and I also incorporate it, and it's giving me positive feedback. So right, we are moving to using content to build visibility, and some people will say they don't even know what they want to post on LinkedIn. They don't even know how to start. Start with your thoughts. I'm not saying you should just dump anything on LinkedIn. Start with your thoughts, your daily work, or maybe probably you are working and then you have a little bit of difficulty in achieving a particular task, and you can just, if you feel like you are not so good with writing, ask ChatGPT. ChatGPT will help you refine it. You can use Grammarly to use it to touch up what you do. And as you are doing this, you also comment on people's status, on people's post. I mean, meaningful comments actually on people that they post something that are relevant to you. And this is how we use LinkedIn to build our visibility. It was through LinkedIn that I get to know who and what Guide and Grow is, and see LinkedIn has given me a platform for me to be able to impact to you right now. Imagine if I'm not on LinkedIn and I'm not active, then that means I'm not probably going to be here today. See, so LinkedIn is a very great platform. It allows you to be able to show who you are. People get to trust you. You get to have your target audience. You get to tell a story about you, tell a story about yourself, and then you network, you partnership. Like a lot of people are going to be partnershiping with Guide and Grow very soon. You get to have your brand, and trust me, LinkedIn is just everything. I used to tell somebody that the rate at which I used to scroll on my LinkedIn is alarming compared to the way I scroll on. That I value your professional work. If you value the impact that you want to have in your life, then I will advise that LinkedIn should your scrolling on LinkedIn should be as much as that of Instagram, right? So our strategic networking on LinkedIn. So what do you do to network? Because someone will say, "Ah, it's boring." First of all, is to connect with people that resonate so well with what you want to do, what you want to be like. So when I started LinkedIn, I just connect with people randomly. But as time goes on, I learned to connect with people that have what I want. They're already there. Like I just connect with them, and when I connect with them, I don't just connect with them and leave. And whenever I want to connect with them, I go through their profile. After I finish going through their profile, I will see that okay, these people are active. Once they are active, I see that they are always because from their posts you know that they are active. So I engage with them, and from their posts, after engaging with them, I like their post, I comment, give positive feedbacks to them, and if necessarily, you can repost their post. If you don't even know what to post, repost somebody's post and you add your own thoughts. So this is how you can strategically network on LinkedIn. I can tell you plainly that I've connected on LinkedIn so much that I've now convert them to my WhatsApp group. Like they probably now they are now seeing my status. The network is so stronger than we are now off LinkedIn. Professionally, we are still maintaining our space and we are still impacting to each other, to one another. But the networking that LinkedIn, that platform that LinkedIn has provided, that is why this is available. So you need to engage and you need to just be proactive on LinkedIn. Not that you will be here in a week and then in another 2 months you are gone and then you come back. Then people don't know who you are. So LinkedIn is just the strategy networking. It just needs your strategic networking. So you need to network with people. And from there, it is when you network with people and you keep liking their posts, you keep commenting. Then when you need help, you can always come to them. And when they see it, they'll be like, okay, I know this person. Like, okay, oh, this person. Probably there will be a time that you will have commented on their post and they will have responded to you, one time, twice, more than 3 times. And probably you need one or two things. If you reach out to such a person on LinkedIn on their message, they're definitely going to reply you. Unlike you don't even know them, you just connect with them, and the next thing you are code mailing. That's why some people say that code mailing doesn't work, but it just needs strategic networking. So now, learning and skill development. So some people say, oh, some people just come on LinkedIn and say, I'm happy to share to you that I've successfully completed this thing. And yes, it is good, but you know that learning and our skill development does not just end up on writing, attending classes. We learn, we follow industrial leaders. We learn by following people that are already ahead of us. We follow industrial leaders and companies. That even when you follow these industry leaders, that's when you know that because they will be posting certain things that are happening internally that even maybe the HR did not even post it. It doesn't have to be HR. Maybe a soft skill. Okay, for example, there was a particular skill that bioinformatics training that one of the leaders in the industry I look up to posted. I have always been networking to her. I have always been commenting on her post, liking it and all. Then she now posted on this bioinformatics. Then she posted on this bioinformatics training, and then I realized that this training required me to pay in dollars and all. So what I did next was I just code mailed her. I told her why I needed the training and why I'm interested in it. And I just added my details and that was all. And the next thing, 2 weeks after, I did not get any response. And the only response I got was my mail because I added it to my mail. And from the mail, I was just asked to log in. How she paid the the bioinformatics training, I didn't know. But you see, and this training was a 6 months long training where my skill get to develop and all. So you see that LinkedIn is not only about you just want to connect alone. I just want to get a job. And see how if I tell you what the bioinformatics training has opened my eyes to, how much I've learned, you'll be so amazed. So you see, LinkedIn is a platform to learn, to develop your skills through strategic networking. Yes. So we can also use LinkedIn as a learning platform and shared resources. So not only don't let us have this mindset of I just want, I want. We should also have this mindset of I want to give back to the community. I want to give back. So how do you give back to the community? What do you know? What do you have to offer us? You don't just come and say, sir, I need a job. sir, I need this training. Sir, no, post something. Oh, maybe see, I post as if you check my profile, I just post as randomly as possible. I don't have, oh, this is what I want to post for this month. Because yes, they say that content is content creation is is easy for us, but you just post something that somebody will learn from, and through that, you'll be amazed that there are some people that will be like, just common CV creation. Yes, come as simple as CV creating. It was on LinkedIn I realized that what I know how to do, some people find it difficult to do, and they just come to me and then they send their CV and be like, oh, I need to do, do this and do that, and just guide them through. So LinkedIn is that platform for you to share your resources. See, you are able to impact to people. People are able to impact to you. It goes either way. So it also helps you to stay updated with trends in your field. I mean, on LinkedIn there are communities, right? There are communities that you can join also. If you are a food scientist, I'm sure there are thousands of food scientists community you can join, and then you see latest research analysis. I'm sorry if you are not a science person, because I keep on saying research, science, but there are also in other field. You can also be you can be in commercial. That's where you see that, oh, there is probably one international training out there. I mean, there are a lot of testimonies out there. There is this guy that is on LinkedIn. Everybody will know him. What did he do? He just posted on LinkedIn about the UBA founder, Tolu Elumelu. He posted about it and he dressed like, and before you know it, he's just wearing uniform. He's just wearing
Hello.
I think Falake is muted, so what happened?
I think it's possibly a network glitch.
beyond just offers on LinkedIn. Speaking opportunities and collaboration, I am just a perfect example. I've said it as, see, I learned about
We
Guide and
don't see
Grow
your slide
on
anymore,
LinkedIn. I
Falake.
applied, and oh,
Yeah.
you
Your
can't
slide
see
is
my
still
slide
on.
anymore.
It's still up. I can see it here.
Okay.
Can
Yeah,
others
it just came
confirm?
up now.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Okay. So, and that is it. So you get to collaborate. I mean, you get to meet amazing. That's when you know that Yoruba will say, I mean, you're right. It's that it is. It, I don't know how to translate it in English, because Yoruba is sweeter. But in phrase, what Yoruba will say is that it is knowing people that you know the quality of what they have to give out. So it is when you engage in people that you know that, oh, so this person is what he or she is, and you cannot even overestimate that this person can collaborate with you to some extent, and LinkedIn is beyond job opportunities. Forget job will come, job goes. I mean, there are a lot of people that they just change their job as if 1 month, 2 months. So job will go, but there are opportunities that are way past job opportunities. And also LinkedIn also provides mentorship and career guidance, which Guide and Grow is a very good example. If you go to our LinkedIn platform on Guide and Grow, you will see that everything they always post is just to help early career professionals, regardless of when we were talking about introducing Guide and Grow, we keep on mentioning mentorship, career guidance, mentorship. I mean, we cannot overemphasize it, because when I finished school, I really wished I had mentors. I really wish there was a Guide and Grow platform for me, because navigating through what next do I want to do, it was a lot. But I'm sure that is what our founder also figured out and be like, there are a lot of people out there that they just need mentorship. They just need this, just that platform. And here it is. If you know somebody that need mentorship and career guidance and you are not introducing Guide and Grow to them, then you are wrong. Then you are not doing something right. Like I've said, we need to impact to our community, not only about us. So nothing is too little. Invite them in, let them learn, let them be mentored, and it helps everybody. So also we can learn personal brand growth and credibility. How do people know who you are if you don't push yourself out there, if there's no visibility? And that's what LinkedIn is giving us. LinkedIn is giving us that platform for visibility and credibility, because I think there's a part on LinkedIn that somebody can actually verify who you are, verify your skills, and say, okay, I can ascertain that this person is good at this person is good at that. So yes, LinkedIn is just that platform for you. So now, what are the common mistakes that we make when we join LinkedIn? The first is to incomplete or outdated profile. And by now, because I've said it, the first thing when I was talking about optimizing our LinkedIn profile, if you know that your LinkedIn profile is not updated, you are wrong. Please update your LinkedIn profile. Then be invisible, no engagement, no posting. You just need to, I've said it, please engage, meaningful engagement, oh, not just okay, not thumbs up. No, read through what that person posts, or if it is the video, read through. I'm sure that whoever you are connecting with on LinkedIn should have something that resonates well with you, and post. Also post as little as, oh, I am at work today, or happy Monday, I wish all us all, a very productive week and all. Post something, let us know who you are. And then copying others instead of being authentic. Yes, please let us avoid that. Let us avoid that this year. Tell your story. Tell who you are. Your nobody can tell your story. Your story is just you. Nobody can. So you have to just be you. Be authentic. Be you. Even if you make errors, there is a way you can constructively put it out there and you get feedbacks. You'll be amazed that there are a lot of people that have done such mistakes and they give you responses to how they were able to, you know, overcome such mistakes. And then bad networking method. I've said that type of networking, that you just network with people randomly, not people that resonate with what you want, or you just, after you networking, you connect with the person, you let go. Then when you now remember that, oh, I have something that this person can offer me, you now code mail the person, or you just send. Some people don't even know how to code mail. You just send a random message to the person. It is wrong. So our action steps. First of all, this week, if you are on our Guide and Grow Academy platform on WhatsApp, this week I want to see us posting our profile. Like, I want to see us posting our profile that, oh, I have optimized my LinkedIn from the career scholarship and LinkedIn webinar workshop. I have optimized my LinkedIn, and you need to see the joy, because it's something that it gives joy to people that, oh, we are guiding them and they're actually doing it. So that is the only reward that people that are doing that behind that platform are doing. So please, let's go optimize our LinkedIn profile this
Thank
week.
you so
Start
much,
sharing
Folake.
value-driven content, engage intentionally and consistently. And our final thought: LinkedIn works when you work it. Career growth is a journey, not a race. Don't do copy, don't do competition. Your voice and story matters. Thank you so
Thank
much
you
for having me
so
once
much.
again.
Thank you. Thank you for sharing those amazing thoughts and nuggets with us. I think one major thing that struck me, amidst all the important information you provided to us this afternoon, is to be myself. I need to find my own voice and not try to do exactly what other people are doing. There's something I notice on LinkedIn people do. I genuinely do understand it, and I'm struggling to. Maybe it helps them grow, but I'm still struggling with it. So I noticed that when people post their posts, they would themselves drop lots of comments. Honestly, I do not understand it, but for me, I'm just like, do I need to do this? So Maybe when we get to the question and answer, Folake and Muturayo would help me answer that question. Thank you
Okay.
so much, Folake. Thank you for sharing with us. So I would allow Muturayo take the floor now. She would like to share some things with us. Thank you, Muturayo.
Okay, thank you so much for like I think that was good. Yeah, so about LinkedIn positioning, like receiving the questions, I see a lot of people asking about LinkedIn positioning. How can I get heads up, inbound, inbound opportunities, and how can I attract clients and the likes. So I'll use myself as an example. I know time is against us, but the next 6 or 7 minutes, I think I should be done with my speech. Yes. So when I started sharing content on LinkedIn, I think that was 2023. 2023. I came on board 2023. And when I dropped my first post, I think I had 30 likes. Yes, I had 30 likes. And that was because so many people told me about the platform, but I never enjoyed the platform. I felt I'm this Instagram person. I don't like LinkedIn because I felt like a lot of packaging, a lot of this, a lot of that about LinkedIn. So I never liked it. But when I saw my friend doing it, and she's always telling me about the testimonies, and I felt, okay, let me try this. So my first post got 30 likes. That was not bad, but I still don't like it because I felt like I have to do a lot, comments, engage. I don't have time for all that. That was what I told myself. But when the opportunities started coming, like me, results, people telling me that, oh, it's not about people telling me that I know you, I see you on LinkedIn, but people telling me that, Motunari, I want to refer you for this job. Motunari, please, I want you to mentor me. And I felt like, oh, this is making sense. I'm getting paid for what I do. Oh, from there, I started getting speaking opportunities. People started reaching out to me to come and speak at their events. I wouldn't have thought about that. Ordinarily, I would feel like I can always do that outside of LinkedIn, but that actually pulled me out there the more. People felt, okay, you can handle our program, you can come up to speak at events, and that was how I started getting gigs, even to the point that I got gig outside of the country, and that was last year. Even while I was heavy, I still had to go because I felt, it's still coming up again this year, and I was still shortlisted to go for the events for this year, but I don't know if I would go because so that should just tell you that when you position yourself right, you can actually attract opportunities. And that is not about, oh, I have to pitch up myself, put something that you're not. You're not working in an industry, you are not a professional, or let me not say you're not a professional, or you are not a head of department. You're putting head of department on your bio. You are trying to oversell yourself. People smell fake. So you shouldn't even allow that. Even if you're trying to be very simple, milk, soft, trying to be humble, you shouldn't put yourself too low. That we call that low self-esteem. And once a reader or your audience sense that in you, they sense that you don't have authority in that field. So it begins to discredit your presence in that particular niche. So you shouldn't do that. When you're coming up on LinkedIn, come in like you know what you're coming to do. Engage with everybody that comments on your post. When people comment, they want you to engage. Even if you're a professional, I'm a professional as well, 9 to 5. When I come in on LinkedIn and drop my post at past 7, I try to engage at that few minutes. Once I'm off and I already got to work, I have other things to attend to. So maybe break time, I always have leisure time. During that time, I can just come up on LinkedIn again and just respond. And after that, till night or evening, and that is if it even crossed my mind because I have other responsibilities. And that's how it should be. Take it like a business because you don't know who you are going to be attracting. And let me tell you something, a lot of people at our workplace, they'll feel like, oh, you don't have work. Why are you coming up on LinkedIn? That was my first thought until when they started seeing the result and they felt, oh, Moton, anytime soon, you can leave this company because you're already known outside of this place. So people can call you up to come and work. I still got an invite today, but the invite was fake, and I'm still convinced of that. So like you can attract opportunities on LinkedIn. People can reach out to you for assistance. Oh, I want you to mentor me. Why are they coming up to your page? Why not another person? It means they've seen something on your page that really attracts them. How do you sell yourself in your about section? Did you just talk about yourself and this and that? Or you sell yourself unapologetically, like you came up and you told them a lot about you? I usually tell people that the about section is like a tell me about you. Tell me about you. Like, why should I come to your page? Why should I recruit you? Why should I? It's a lot of things. It answers a lot of things. So that's why you should be intentional about it. When you come up on LinkedIn, don't write clocked posts. Try to split your post. People don't have time to read novels. They don't have time to read journals on your post. Just try something, keywords, your key selling point. What are you trying to communicate? Communication should be clear, should be brief, and should be simple. Communicate. You're telling ABC. You don't understand. You're teaching children how to read and write ABCs. That's how it should be on LinkedIn. It shouldn't be that you're trying to overlog them with a lot of jargons, industry jargons. They are not food professional. They are not microbiologists. But how can you communicate this thing to these people who are not in this field, and it still resonates? And that's why if you look at my kind of post, even if someone that is not even in my field, they can easily resonate with it. When I'm talking about processed food, I don't try to bring it from the industry point of view. I bring it out from your own view as a consumer. So that's how it should be. Your own might not be food. Your phone might be accounting. How do you relate with your audience? Are you relating with them like you're teaching them? Are you educating them? Or are you trying to show a lot of expertise without passing any message? So that alone really, really is very important in creating content. And though you was talking about writing a lot of comments before when you drop a post, I won't allow that to wait your questioning time. Let me just treat that now. So when you make a post on LinkedIn, it's advisable that you drop one to two comments. And there's a reason for that. It's because of the algorithm. Now the algorithm tends to drag things fast, slowly, tends to drag your post. You start seeing the metrics. It's not counting. People are not viewing it. And it's supposed to go viral. But when you start dropping your content, the algorithm picks it like, oh, this is a very valuable topic that people are talking about. And it makes it go viral. You just discover in the next 30 to 40 minutes, your post has already have about thousands of impressions. Impressions means that the number of time that post stays on the feed. That's what it means. And when you check through your impressions, you see that
I think we lost Muturayo there. So while we wait for her to join, I would like to know if any one of us has any question. Does anyone have any question? So that Folake, our facilitator, can help us in responding to these questions. If
okay,
you have
okay.
any
I'm in.
question.
I'm in. I'm in. I'm in. I'm in. Can you
Oh,
hear me?
okay. Yes, we can. We
Okay,
can.
so I don't know where I stopped. I think I was talking about metrics, right?
Yes, you
Metrics,
are.
right?
You were that. Yes,
Yes.
you were.
Okay. So when
Uh,
you check through your impressions, you see that it's talking about people. I think the number of time that post appears on the field. While the other one talks about numbers reached. So it means that the number of persons on LinkedIn that has seen that post. But impressions can be one person can see the post over and over again. It means it has appeared on that feed over and over again. It's useful. LinkedIn is using it, and that's why it means that it's giving you authority, your niche. So you can use that to identify. Okay, I think this content resonates with my brand, and you stick to that. So don't always try. It's good that you test around ideas, but when you see that there is one that really resonates, please stick to it. Don't jump from you're posting about LinkedIn, how to attract organic clients, and then you jump on into accounting, jump into food. You begin to it's inconsistent, and nobody will know where you belong. And before you know, your brand begins to drag. Before you know, you now turn to like an influencer, jumping on everybody's post to comment just because you want people to notice you. It shouldn't be so. I don't need to go on everybody's post to make comments. I don't have that luxury of time. That's for me. So what I do is I already establish what works for me, and if I reach out to any director, any brand, they are willing to work with me. They are really to say something. So that's why it is important that you make a comment on your post. Just one, it's fine. So people do five, it depends. But if you can do one and then you react with your post, don't wait for someone to react to it. You made the post, then you react to it. React, drop a love emoji or a like emoji, whatever you can drop, just add to it. So with that, then if you have people in your community really makes sense. You have someone that is in your field that is also dropping that kind of content at that same time or prior to your timing, you can always engage with their content. People give back. People don't want, you don't wait to receive, you do. You don't wait for people to come to your page and comment. Some people just have the act of not even coming to anybody's page to comment. They just want people to they just want to have 200 likes like that. It's not done that way. You have to engage with others so that you can also get that engagement. If you want to win, you have to take risk. There's so many things that you need to do. If you want opportunity, you have to put yourself in the room. If you want trust, you have to be authentic. If you want momentum, you have to take actions daily. So these are things that I really see for myself. If you want to result, you have to be consistent. You want to make impact, then you have to add value wherever you go. Don't wait for people to tell you that, okay, this is what I need to do before you do it. Take actions, start doing it, put yourself in the room, your about page. Some people will say aspiring product developer. And I'm like, why are you aspiring? You're already a product developer. Probably you've done a project at work, at school. Why not put it there? Product developer. Put it there. You don't have to be say aspiring. It shake your brand. And the moment, we people, we can perceive a lot from afar. Once they just come on your page and they just see that, oh, this person has this, they feel like, oh, no, 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 we don't need this kind of person. Why did people in Dubai reach out to me to come and speak at a global food summit? I didn't sell myself cheap. Even when they reach out to me, I still had to think, verify, and be sure that they are very legitimate before I had to give my consent. And that took me for 1 week. You shouldn't play cheap. You shouldn't say, oh, because they reached out to you from Dubai, so you have to jump all the offense and go and meet them. No, you have to position yourself, and that's where positioning comes in. When they see that, oh, she's who she is, people reach out to you. They want to know more about you. I see a lot of people telling me to become their mentor, and I'm even now overwhelmed with mentorship programs because I don't even know how to go about it. I now tell them, I'm sorry, I cannot even have time for this at this time. Probably you reach out to someone and you refer people too. Don't say, oh, because you don't have time then you seal it. No, refer people. They can also do the same for you. That's how to attract people. That's how you get referrals from people. And then I think the last thing I wanted to talk about is that should be, like I've talked about, posting. Stick to a timing. What time do you want to post? Do you want to post every day? For me, I know I can't do every day. I know now I can't do 3 times a week. I've promised myself to do once in 2 weeks, and I'll be consistent with this. So if it comes once in 2 weeks, what matters is the value you're dropping. Not because you want to show up, then you just drop content. Before you start sounding fallacy, you start sounding unreal. You start sounding like, oh, this one, I beg. It's just like Portable, and they are comparing Portable with Wizkid. I'm sure everybody will want to pick Wizkid over Portable. Why? It's because of brand. And brand, when I'm talking about brand, I'm not talking about logo. I'm talking about you, what you put to the table, the value you give to people. That's brand. So that is you. What do you want people to say about you? Do you want people to say, oh, this girl, who I beg, every time she's on LinkedIn, annoys. Every time she's on LinkedIn, she's always saying, I have 10,000 followers. I have 20,000 followers. I still read a comment like that today. Before you know, you start losing credibility. People don't even trust you. You're like, anything that is serious and you say, people don't even care. They just walk past it. So that's how you have to build your brand. Sometimes scarcity really means a lot. It's not that you have to now go for 1 month and say you're trying to take a break. No, that doesn't make sense. Come on LinkedIn, share your content, take a break if you need to, but don't take a break for a long time because it actually affects your brand as well. That's a way of affecting it. So I think that's also we've already spent this past day, right? Okay, so let's just do question for 5 minutes. We had lots of questions, but I think we'll just do with people that are here. So if you have questions, just unmute and then ask your questions. So that's what we are done for today. Then tomorrow we'll continue. Can anyone hear me?
Yes, we can. Thank you so much. We can.
Yeah.
Because if you have a question, kindly go ahead. If you can't unmute your mic, you can drop your question in the chat room. We'll pick it up from there.
So do we have questions? Just 2-3 questions and let's move on. I see one person, in the form, the person asked in the form, how can I attract clients? I think I've said that. Position yourself. And how do you position yourself? Position yourself as a thought leader. Position yourself as someone who knows what they are doing on LinkedIn. And that doesn't mean that you should now you can reach out to people for like, oh, I do this. And that is not selling yourself cheap. They must have known you before you reach out to them. They must have been familiar with you through commenting, through engagement. You don't just write someone. They call it pitching, like you're pitching yourself. I don't have any relationship with you, and you just write me. That's very wrong. And I think this kept my mind before. I was talking about recognizing fake opportunities. Yes, today I got a mail from someone said, okay, they're trying to recruit a product developer, and they want to develop a beverage, and they need me to provide expertise, whatever thing they had. Okay, when the person sent the message, I checked the profile. It was blank, nothing, no profile picture, no headshot, nothing, no background banner, no about. And looking at the job experience, I'm seeing SAS, like SAS, SPSS, security, and I'm like product developer, yeah, security. I mean security analyst. I think that was what I saw, and like that, and I felt no, this is actually wrong. And the person is asking me that, okay, I should send my portfolio. A lot of people can use that to, I mean, and sell to others. So you have to be aware. In as much as you are looking for opportunity on LinkedIn, you have to also be very conscious of people out there. Some people have taken advantage of the trust of LinkedIn and using it to do evil work. So once someone reach out to you like that, ask them to tell you more details. Can you provide more details about this information? If you don't mind, I would like to know more about the company. I'd like to do this. Ask questions as much as you can. If the person really, I mean, if they are really interested in taking you or hiring you, of course, they will provide all the information needed. And sometimes head hunting also takes this on LinkedIn. I think that has happened like 3 times to me. Companies reaching out, they are head hunting. And that is like recruiters coming to your DM that they want you to work in a particular role for a company. Those types, they will send you the attached documents. You verify it as well. Go on Job Mag, go on Nigeria All Jobs, go on which other platform? Indeed, all of this platform. Post the job there. Is it available? Even on ChatGPT, you can post the job. It will find all these web source and provide it for you that yes, this job is available. Then before you now respond, don't just respond because you are desperate. The moment they send desperation, they can hack your profile. They can do with your CV what you don't even like. So as much as you're looking for opportunity, you have to also be very conscious. Don't sell yourself cheaply. Ask questions like you own it. It's your page. What do you want to do with my page? What do you want to do with my profile? This is a lot to me. I built it for a year and you just want to come and rub me off. No, it's not done. So the moment they sense that, they run away from you. Like this person, I just told them, I'm sorry, I can't take up this tax at this time. And that's it. I don't care. Even if it's real, I don't know because I felt it's not real. You don't have a profile, you're reaching out to me. That's why people will never attract who people that are hiding. If you're hiding, nobody wants to attract you. I mean, nobody will want to come to your page. So you have to come out, show your face. Why are you hiding your face? You're about, we don't even know you. We can't see your face on your headshot. Show your face, show your head. Let people know that okay, this is Mutsurayo here. Oh, this is a. I know my colleague will say, I can see my girl Mutsurayo, and I'm like, what's wrong with you? So that's how people can know you when you put yourself out there. It's not when you keep hiding and saying, oh, LinkedIn is not for me. I cannot attract opportunity. Who told you? You can attract a lot. Even my boss would react to my post now. He would say, oh, I saw you on and that's even a white. He'll tell you, I saw your post on LinkedIn. You're really doing great. I think you said something about processing. Can we try that at the office? It brings you in the room. It makes you feel like, oh, I matter. What I bring to the table is a lot. It makes people feel like, okay, this person is not just ordinary. Maybe you are not opportune to speak in a room. Maybe they're having board meeting and you have the opportunity, like a LinkedIn, where you can share your thoughts. Why not put that thought there? Your boss, you can even tag your boss. And once your boss sees, they say, oh, but I like the post you shared. I think we can talk about it. And that's how I myself try to attract opportunity, try to attract people to me. I try to turn the table so that to face me. I'm not attracting it for likes or for cheap engagement because I want people to engage with me. No, I don't care about it. I feel likes, they are just like metrics. But what matters to me is the value, is the number of people that would be impacted from that particular post. Before now, I usually feel that numbers are really important. And that's why I try to always want to aim 1,500 likes, 1,000 likes. So with that, I try to post about job opportunities. It's not a bad thing, but that would give you, it will go viral. But people might know you for that alone. And your core expertise, it will be overshadowed. The more reason why you're on LinkedIn to share expertise so that you can attract bigger opportunities. It will not be there. You will just be known for, oh, this one resources should they share. you know. So you have to balance it. Balance it. share resources if you can, something that would help your community, and talk about you, your expertise, what you bring to the table, so that people can refer you for bigger opportunities. So I think I've covered a lot with regards to, I mean, knowing, or sensing bad recruitment or whatever from online, and also you can stay, position your brand such that it attracts people, the right people. So if anybody have questions again, we can just do that. I think we have just 2-3 minutes. Doing, am I correct? Like how many minutes do we have left?
Yes, we have just 2-3 minutes more. Okay,
Okay.
so I think we have a question here from Michael. In fact, we have more questions, a lot
Is it that they
more
can't unmute?
questions.
They can't talk?
I think they're probably where they cannot speak at the moment.
Okay, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
so we have a question from Timlin. So I'm going to, ask them as quickly as possible. I hope you'll be able to give us, some very straight answer depending on the complexity of the question. So we have, is it compulsory we post on LinkedIn?
Okay. I would say no, it's not compulsory to post on LinkedIn. But if you want to, go beyond your status quo. You want people to know you for who you are. You want to attract bigger opportunities. Why not leverage it? It's not everybody that should post on LinkedIn. No, it's not everybody. It's just for people who want to sell themselves. They want to get to a table where they cannot ordinarily go walk to. You want people to notice you. You want not notice you for fallacy, not for fluff, but for expertise, people to know you. They say, oh, I want to attract, call this lady. I know she's very good on LinkedIn. That's what it is. And that's how people use LinkedIn. So it's not because they want to just show up or post on LinkedIn. No, it's because they want to attract opportunities outside of their status quo, outside of where they are currently at. That's why people post on LinkedIn. So it's not really necessary. If you don't want to do it, it's fine. But have a LinkedIn page. If you don't want to post it, okay. But have a LinkedIn page. Because now recruiters are asking for a LinkedIn page. I remember an opportunity came and they told me that please share only your LinkedIn page. That was what the person told me. Only your LinkedIn page. That was what they needed. And with my LinkedIn page, they told me that yes, I got it. Just LinkedIn page. It means that there is something they are looking for. And they know that if it's not on LinkedIn, where will you put it? You want to go and lie on your CV. Now, CV is a liar. In case you don't know, we have in-house HRs, and they usually tell me this. I have in-house HRs that they will tell me from different companies, they will tell me about these same issues with CV. CV is accepted, is a written document, but your LinkedIn is like a live document. It tells you a lot about you. So you can leverage it for opportunities. If you don't want to post, you can have a page, a working page. You know what that means? Your headshot is there, your about section is there, every segment is okay. 10 over 10. If you don't want to post, it's left to you, but you have a working page that you can extract the link and post it confidently that this is my page. Yes, it's important. That part is important, but posting is not important. It's left for individual. But once in a while, you can share your thoughts. You can say, oh, I do this because of this. I know of my friend who told me that they reach out to their professor via LinkedIn. Yes, she said she reached out to her professor via LinkedIn. She just could email the professor and then she reached out to her professor. The professor told her that, okay, by 4, reach out to me for, I'll be recruiting for so, 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 and so. And that was how she was able to apply for that school. And she got it. Now she's there. So, I told you, and she's always this type that post about what she does. Like, she doesn't get engagement at all, but look at what she was able to attract. So you just have to know what works for you. What do you want? Like, what do you want to attract? Do you want to attract likes? Do you want to attract opportunities? Do you want people to know you for being an expert? Do you want to go global? A lot of things that you can do with the app. Just like you have Twitter. If you are posting the right thing, then you can attract opportunities. Just like you have Instagram, if you're posting the right thing there. But every platform has their own. Instagram, you cannot be posting about food or whatever, or accounting. I think you can just post your picture and then have a caption and that's all. On Twitter, you
Yes,
can still
ma'am.
give your thoughts. Yes, that's
Yes.
it. Do you have
All right.
another
So
question?
we have more. We have about 4 more. So there's one
Jesus,
that
I think
says
Malaka is
is
on the call. She should do all that.
so there's one that says is AI advisable for our profile picture? I think we can have a yes or no answer to that.
Yes, you can. You can. Although I think someone was telling me about Hey Hi. In fact, they even generated one for me. I don't like it. So I was looking like myself from Tim and I didn't take it. But you can, of course. You can actually I think it was Gemini AI. Yes, I think we are still going to have a class on that, and I'll bring that person on board so she can tell us more about how they do it. I have not really gone through that school right now. I'm going through a school of childbirth, so maybe next edition we'll try to bring up people who are AI inclined, and they tell us how they can, how you can do pictures on AI, and that it would look like you, not you from another, from Jumia or Konga. So do you have another question? Falake, you are there. Please go
Yes.
on with the question.
So we have, okay, so Precious was one who asked the question about AI. So she said she appreciated it and she looks forward to it. So we have a question that says, you said something, I think this is directed to Folake. You said something about finding your voice. Can you expand more on it? How do we do that? So how do we find our voice? That's the question.
So the first thing I first learned to do is to know who I am, understand my own story. So you finding your people used to think that finding your voice is something that you have to go to a secluded place, sit down. Just who you are, who are you? It's not that bad. What do you like? What do you love doing? What do you love doing? You can just start with that. Some people it is cooking. Hilda Basi is an example. Some people they just love writing. Some people just love singing. So that is how you find your voice. What do you love doing? Me, I find, communicating with people, especially trying to guide people, like people that have gone through what I have probably went through too, and or I see them doing it wrong way. I find joy in putting them in that right platform back and say, oh, you can do it better, you can do this better. So that's just how you can find your voice. And above all, I used to say something, you cannot do anything without God, whether you're a Muslim or you're a Christian. So in everything you are doing, in as much as you love doing what you do, you also have to put God first, the God factor. So always put God first in everything you are doing. I hope I've been able to answer that question.
Okay, I think about the finding your voice. It has to do with what you love doing without losing interest. What is that thing that you can do without you won't even know that time has gone? Are you the type that likes singing? Do you sing that even in 3 hours you are still singing? Are you the one that likes writing? That even at a sitting you can write five contents, you can write five, you can just draft out something. That is your passion. That is how you can find your voice. Because the moment you start doing that thing, your voice begins to stand. It doesn't shake. So that's just the simple fact. What do you find comforting? Like when you do this thing, you don't get overwhelmed, you don't get tired. So that is your voice. Are you the type that you always like to mentor people? You don't get overwhelmed with mentoring. Sometimes it can be overwhelming, actually, when you have a lot of people. But alongside, you still want to do it. It's overwhelming, but you still want to do it. It's a voice. You can build on that. So I think that's the way.
All right, thank you. And permit me to add to that. I also think that it depends on, it also has to do with your, how do I put it now? Like how you want people to hear you, right? So for me, I like when it comes to sharing online, I like to share as if I'm speaking with you, because for me, it feels as if, okay, you can connect with me when I'm writing that way, like you can feel me, unlike when I'm writing it to sound so professional that it's almost as if, there is a distance. So I try to write in a way that, I feel like I'm touching my core, right? So whosoever is reading can feel me in what they are reading, more like they can hear my voice in what they are reading, much more than in just being too so that's one of the things I try to do on my LinkedIn. I try not to sound too formal. I try to sound like I'm speaking to you, right? Well, all my posts might not come off that way, but I try to sound that way, like I'm speaking to you, then you hear my voice. So that means that if you read my post if you see my post anywhere, I used to belong to a writers community before we close up, like if I read your work, I should know that, oh, Folake wrote this, even if you're not there, even if I didn't see your picture, even if I didn't see that you posted it, right? It means that I've been able to recognize your voice, I've been able to recognize how you write, I teach as well. So I have a senior colleague that he shared something he wrote with me, a write-up, and I knew instantly, he didn't have to tell me that he wrote it or his student wrote it. I knew instantly that he was the one because I was used to him. I know how he speaks. So I could literally tell, and I've read his write-ups before. So I could tell that no, you wrote this, someone else did not write it. So I also think that, that's an addition to everything our experts have shared. That's Moturayo and Folake. Thank you. So, Mutua, please pardon us. Let us answer these two questions so that we can call it a day, right? So we have beyond the headline and about section. What part of LinkedIn profile do you think is most underrated but highly valuable by recruiters?
About
Underrated,
the about section. I think
about
I got that.
section.
The
Okay,
about
so the
section.
question is
Okay.
beyond the headline and about section. Which other part of the LinkedIn
Okay.
profile is underrated but highly valuable to recruiters?
Recommendation.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's in fact, if I go through 10 people's profile, I'm sure I will not even see anything recommendation there. And it's actually very
Yeah,
important. Yeah,
most people
it's
don't.
very, very
Hmm.
important. Yes. So you have to have, you can ask two, three people to give recommendation just to attest to your ability. Because I told my boss at work to recommend me. And that's because of the level of relationship that we had. So you tell people that can attest to your attribute to do that, not just anyhow random person. Because the credibility of that person also matters. Who is that person? Is that person an high flyer at a place of work? That goes a long way. So you should have it. Is it a colleague from work? What's their credibility? What's their profile like? So it really matters. But people really overlook that. I have about 6 or 5 recommendations, and they are from people that are above me, my boss at work, and my mentor. So really, really goes a long way. So you should have it. You should have
Mm.
it. Very important.
Thank you for sharing. Thank you. I started requesting I think last year too. Thank you. Because I also noticed that, many people don't have, even people that have lots of followers, there are some of them that do not have, you know, a single recommendation on their profile. Thank you so much for sharing. So I think this is something that we should all go back to the drawing board and begin to request recommendations from people that know our work and that we trust can give us good reviews. All right, so the last question says, what can I do? This is from Michael. I'm getting more requests and questions from some fresh graduates and young professionals on how they can build themselves up faster and be relevant in the industries they find themselves as quality professionals. So I think Micah is getting mentorship requests. As a professional that has more experience, how can you now? Micah is asking us, Muturaya and Folake, as professionals that have more experience, how can you be of help in grooming? So I think he's asking, how can he be of help? Like, what advice can you give on how he can be of help to groom these people and to advise them? I hope the
Now,
question is clear.
okay, very clear.
All
I
right,
just try
thank
to be
you.
as fast as possible because we are out of time. Okay,
Yes.
so when you get requests like that, like I said, I usually get same. But what I do is that I ask them, where do you want me to mentor you on? It's very easy for me to just write and say, be my mentor. They just want to be cliche to you. They just want to say, oh, I have someone in the industry. So when there's need for opportunity, they want you to work it out for them. That's what some people do, in case you don't get it twist. But here is how you will come in, just so you don't get overwhelmed with their whole personal request.
I think we lost Moturayo there. Okay, Folake, do you mind helping us out while we wait for Moturayo to connect back?
Okay, so the first thing I used to first tell such individual is, what do you want? Like Mrs. Motura have said, like, what do you want me to? Where do you want me to come in? Because you just say you want me to mentor you. Is it spiritually? Is it financially? I mean, you have to be very specific. And also, because fresh graduates, they are freshly hot with hot blood. They just want everything to be fast. I try to clarify to them that career growth is a process. It's not something that you jump, like you just skyrocket. So it's something that you have to be working on and building on. And also is that it's also network, tell them to network to other people too. Like there are people that are better, there are also people out there that they can also, get learning from. And I also used to also mention that mentorship, it doesn't have to be one-on-one. Sometimes you just like you learn from people far from afar, from their posts, from everything they do. Try as much as possible to engage.
I'm
So
here,
that is the
just so you know.
okay. Let her give her the floor. Go on.
Okay, so I was talking about how you can group them. You group them, and then you can have one section with them. Once you have the section with them, you can know, okay, this is what this particular person needs. This is the area that they need mentorship on. And you can provide them with resources just on their group. Everybody there, and you have them. And you, as their mentor, you also portray the acts of mentorship by dropping up content that would really help them grow. So if there is something that maybe some of them, like I said, some people they need mentor so that the mentor would help them get a job. Yes, that's the way it's going now with mentorship. They need mentor just so that the mentor can just, when there's an opportunity, they reach out to them. It's fine. But some people wanted to take up the task to help them with that job. So you have to just know what they want. Ask them, what do you want me to mentor you on? Once they tell you, okay, since there are a lot of them, put them in a group and then put them in a group call, have a call with them and know their pain. Then you can share resources that really aligns with them. So that's a way that you will not get overwhelmed. If they are for opportunities in the industry, you can always share opportunities that really aligns with their value. If they want to get a job and you have a link, not a link as such, but you have, maybe you know that they are recruiting in a role at that time, you can always drop it. These are practical steps. It's different from these are practical steps that I, even my mentor, use with me. So these are ways that you can use to really help people if you really want to go into mentorship, or you have more requests for mentorship. And if you know that it's worth monetizing, you can monetize your mentorship. Yes, you can monetize it, because a lot of people see free things as, oh, this is just too free and I don't think I want to go into this. You can. You want to mentor them to add a price that this will make them commit. They show commitment to it. They want to commit to it. Some people will tell you they are mentoring, you are mentoring them, and you will tell them you are available to speak at this time, and they are not even there. So that means they are not serious, and you have a lot to do. So sense that person from afar. Just know that, okay, this person really worth my time. There's a lady on LinkedIn. She's from Cameroon, and she just told me that she just wrote me. She has always been on my page, always reacting, reposting, and all that. So she just wrote me one time and said, "Ma, please, I've always loved you from, just try to credit my work and all that." And she told me that, "Can you be my mentor, please? Like, I'll be the most happiest person on earth, those things." At first, I looked at the profile. I just went to her profile, looked at everything that she has been doing from A to Z. I took out my time to verify and check all the comments you usually go through, just so I know who I am talking to. And when I saw that, okay, I think she aligns with what I do. I told her, okay, then now we are good together. But if a random person just come to my DM and tell me, please mentor me, I don't understand. Like, I'll tell you, what do you want me to mentor you on? And aside that, are you ready to pay for it? Are you ready to pay for the price? So this will show that you're committed. I will know that you're committed. But if you have been with me, I'll know, okay, this person has really been serious with this thing. So that means they need it. So that with that, you can be able to streamline those that really they are hungry for that thing, and those that just they want to see you as an opportunity to get what they want. So you need to find that line, just so you don't miss out on the people that really need that opportunity. So that's it.
All right, thank you. So we've answered all of the questions. Oh, Victor says he has a question. Victor, are you in our are you on our community page? Please kindly drop the question on the community page if you are. If you are not, let's know so that we can grant you access. All right, our time is fast spent, and I'm sure that we'll
If
all
he's here,
have.
you can unmute and ask his questions. You can unmute
Oh,
and ask your questions.
okay,
Yes.
Victor.
We have
Yes,
just
you.
1 minute. 1 minute left.
Hi, Victor.
All right, good afternoon.
All right, good
Yeah, good afternoon.
afternoon.
Yes. So, what I wanted to ask, thank you so much for the speaker and the question that has been answered. It's really a blessing. So to go straight to the question. So the question is, although I was trying to put my words together since that's why I do not signify I want to ask question. So the question is, how will I put myself in a way that um I will be a value to people, such a way that maybe you are kind of building a brand now. So and you just started it and you are trying to impact people and you build in such a way that is a community and you want to actually help people from maybe from your past things, maybe pain that you have passed through, challenges that you have passed through before. So you are trying to put these things together. Maybe you have gained some level of knowledge and you are trying to help others in solving all these things so that they will not go through it. How can somebody do this? Because I wish to elaborate it very well, but I don't know, maybe you understand the question
I think I get it. Like
in a
you want
brief
to impact.
dimension.
Is that not what it is?
Yes,
Right?
like
Yes.
yes.
So it's very simple. Like there are diverse ways you can do that. You can volunteer with a brand. Who are the kind of brand that really attracts your kind of, the kind of impact you want to do? We have the award, those that do youth empowerment. We have, different communities where you can volunteer. And so once you have that credibility, you're already you're already starting up as a brand. You can sell that to people. Yes, you are doing this. People always, oh yeah, we can see that through your volunteering at so and so. And when you say you want to build a brand is you. There is no brand anyway. Brand is not logo. Brand is not the content you write, but you as a person. When I go to your page or when I see you, what should I think about you? When you are not in that room, what should I say about you? Like you're not there. And I just mentioned Victor Samuel. What can I say about Victor Samuel? A lot of people will say when they mention Motorella, just know they are here for empowerment. That's Favicon had to say empowerment guru because I just love it. I just like to throw bombshell that has to do with empowering people. That's what I do it unconsciously. I just do it, but it becomes a tag. And I think I like it. So that is what brand has to do with. What do you want to be known for? How do you want to do this? You can use your social media. And that's why we talk about using social media in the first place. A lot of people feel like using social media is just for people that are chasing clout. No, you can use it to position yourself to make impact. Because the more you start putting yourself out there, the more you can reach out to organizations. J&G is reaching out to people, to brands, to bigger platforms for collaboration, for this, for that. And not because we just want to do it, but because we want to go outside of our box. So that is what you can do with yourself. First, reach out to organization where you want to volunteer. Their impact, does it align with yours? I already mentioned the award. The award is like a global platform. STG Connect, Youth Connect. Reach out to them. You want to volunteer with their brand. So with that, you're already setting up a tone for yourself. Okay, this is what I think I'm working on. And then you start coming up online, rephrase your profile, and then start projecting. Projecting means start writing if you want to. And if you don't want to write, just see all those avenue, JC High, see those opportunity. Like, yes, this is what you are doing. You're already building brand for yourself. And that is how it works. I remember when we had someone to volunteer and the person came from JCI. I just told the person, don't worry, this is ahead of our program. Because of what? I already saw a value that they bring to the table. Thinking of where they come from. So that's how this thing can work, that you can be able to bring impact and value. It's life, like life. What you do, it will speak for you. You're already a volunteer in a big brand. So you don't need to talk for it. You're already speaking for yourself. So that's how it is. I don't know if that answers the question.
Yes, you have answered my question. And I don't know, maybe I can volunteer for G and J Academic
We
also.
are not GG and
I'm
G.
just
We are
glad that
G guide and grow.
I
Don't
okay.
worry. I think you should just.
I'll just try to.
Of course you can, but
I've
after the call,
messaged you
just reach
already.
out to
Like I messaged you already.
myself, like my Motora Sholabomi. You messaged me.
No, yes, on LinkedIn. And you have replied me as well. So I'm
Oh,
still going
you did.
to message you.
I'm sorry. Oh, I don't know. Okay.
All right, man. Thank you
Okay,
very
it's
much.
fine. But you can always reach out to me if you want to, and you can reach out to Guide and Grow at me. I think yeah, we can. We you can comment. It's fine. Any other question? No.
All
Are
right.
you there?
Yes, I'm here. Thank you so much. So Gideon has joined the link to join the community. So kindly
Okay.
click on the link to join us. Thank you. Thank you so much, Falake. Thank you, Muturai, for this opportunity. And I want to appreciate every one of us who has stayed up to this time. Thank you for staying to the very end. For those of us that know the community, I hope to see you in the community. And let's not forget the action plan that Folake gave us. You want to clean up your profile. You want to ensure that you're visible. Folake, do you mind restating the three for us, just to refresh our memories while we call it a day? Thank you so much.
Yes, so you just want to ensure that your profile is short and excuse me, I'm coming. Hold on, please. Precise. It has to be precise. It has to be short, and your professional photo just has to be there. Tell us who you are, what you do, and your value. Short and precise. It highlights your achievement, not just responsibility, but your achievement. That is just all. Just all. Professional photo shoot, which is compelling headline. Tell us who you are in summary, what you do, your value, short and precise, and then your highlights for the or your highlight achievements, and that's all. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much. We appreciate you all for coming. Thank you. So see us all tomorrow. I hope to see all these names that I'm seeing here
Yes,
today.
please try to join in tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be very hot. We have scholarship speaker and we also have career. So please, today is just for LinkedIn. We want to go deeper with LinkedIn. I think we did that. We did justice to LinkedIn, if I'm correct. If we did justice to LinkedIn, please just react. So just one person reacted. That means we didn't do anything on LinkedIn. All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Bye, everyone. Thank you, Timilenyi. I'm also looking forward to tomorrow.